everyone. In this video we will learn about the concept, the introduction of data structures. So what is data structure? It is a way to store and organize the data in the memory so that it can be used efficiently. That means if we want to work with a computer system, so we take the input, we processing that input, and then we take the output from the computer system. So in the middle, what the data we taken, that will be stored in the memory. So in that memory, what the data is stored, that data will be arranged, that data will be stored, and that data will be organized in a specific manner. So to mention that, we are using data structures. So for efficient use of the data, this data structure is required. It is not any programming language like C, C++, Java. Then what about data structure? If it is not a programming language, then what is data structure? So it is a set of algorithms that we have used in any programming language to structure the data in the memory. So for structuring the data in the memory, we are using a set of steps called algorithms. So how these algorithms are implemented mean, by using any of the programming language, we can implement these algorithms. So it is a set of algorithms. So the data structures are of two types. That means we are organizing the data or we are storing the data in the memory. For storing or for organizing the data, it should follow two types. So what are the two different type of data structures are? One is primitive data structure, another one is non-primitive data structure. So what is this primitive data structure? So if the data can hold a single value data, means if a structure can hold a single valued data, then we called as primitive data structures. For examples, so if you want to store integer type of data, char type of data, or float, double, or pointer type, means in this type of data we can take only one value at a time, means we can store a single values. How? Let us take one example. If for example int a, so in C programming, if you are declaring a variable like this, int a, what it means? A is a variable which is of integer type. So here the capability of a means how many values are stored in this a? Only one value, means one single value can be stored in this variable a. So like that, if you are considering char data type, or float, or double, for example pointers, so this is also one of the concept in C. So what is the purpose of pointer? So pointer is used to store the address of a variable. So to store the address of the variable, this pointer concept is used. So like int type, char type, float, double, or pointers, so these type of data are used to store a single valued data items. So those are called as primitive data items, primitive data structures. Then what about non-primitive data structure? So non-primitive data structure is used to store more than one value. So more than one similar or dissimilar values. So here it is divided into two parts. One is linear, another one is non-linear. So what is this linear data structure? So linear data structure means the data can be arranged in a sequential manner. The data can be arranged in a sequential manner, and in linear data structure, one element is connected to only one element in the linear form. So again, linear data structure is of two types. What are the two types of linear data structures? One is static, another one is dynamic. Static means it's a constant one. Dynamic means it's a variable. So static data type means once you are declaring a variable which is used to collect a means similar data items, homogeneous data items. So those data items size is fixed, then we call it as static one. So what is the example for static linear data structure is arrays. So arrays is the one of the static data structure. So in arrays, whatever the data we are collected. So array, what is array here? So int a, so in braces 10. So this is the structure for arrays. Means here a is the variable, but the size of variable is 10 and it is of integer type. That means 10 values, 10 similar values are stored in this integer value, in this integer variable. So all the values are integer type only, but the size of the variable is 10. That means 10 different items, 10 similar items are stored in this array. All the items are arranged in a sequential manner and one item is connected to the other one. Here the size is fixed, a of 10, that means the size is fixed. So that's why this is called as static linear data structure. Coming to the dynamic, so the dynamic data structure are again of three types. One is linked list, stack and queues. Now coming to the non-linear data structure. So what is this non-linear data structure? The elements which are arranged in a random manner. Those data structures are called as non-linear data structures. So here the main purpose of this non-linear data structure is to store an items in a random manner and one element is connected to n number of elements. So the best example for non-linear data structure are trees and graphs. So if you consider a tree, then one root element is connected to n number of elements, that is left child and right child. So like this, in a hierarchical manner, all the elements are connected to another elements. So here the data is arranged in a random manner. That's why the data structure is called as non-linear data structure. Coming to the operations which are performed on the data structures. Means if you want to store a data in a particular structure, it may be a linear or it may be a non-linear data structure. Then what are the different type of operations we have performed? So here 5 different type of operations are there. One is search, sort, insert, update and delete. So these are the 5 different operations which are performed on the data structures. So what is search? Search means it is an algorithm which is used to search an item in a particular data structure. So if you have a data structure which consists of collection of elements, from that elements you need to find a key element. So to find a key element, we need to use some searching algorithms. So this is one of the operation of data structure. Now coming to the sort. So sort means, so it is also an algorithm which is used to arrange the data in either ascending order or descending order. That means you need to arrange the values from higher to lower or from lower to higher. These sorting algorithms are used. Next, coming to the insert. So what is insert? We need to add a new item to the existing data structure. So for that this operation is used. Insert means this is the algorithm which is used to insert items into a data structure. Next, coming to the update. So what is this? So update means already some data is available in the data structure. So you need to update, mean you need to modify or you need to change the value of that data in that particular data structure. This update algorithms are used. Next, coming to the delete. So what is this delete? So the algorithm which is used to delete an existing item, means already some data items are there in the data structure. Now you need to remove any one of the data item from that data structure. So this is the operation which is used to remove or delete the data item from the existing data structure. Now coming to the advantages of data structure. So what are the advantages of data structure? Mean we have 3 different advantages are there. One is efficiency, second one is reusability, and the third one is abstraction. So what is this efficiency? So why this data structure is used? What is the purpose? So by using this data structure, anything is beneficial for the user? Yes. By using the data structures, there are so many benefits are there. What is that? The proper utilization of the data and the very efficient means by using a best choice of the data structure for implementing a particular ADT is proper. So what it means? So to for better efficiency in terms of time and space. So in terms of time and space, for getting the better efficiency, we need to choose a best data structure which is giving the best results. Means we need to sort the algorithms. Means if you want to find a lowest element from a particular data structure, then you have n number of elements are there. So how you will find a least element from that? So you need to search each and every element and you need to find out which is the best one, means which is the lowest one. So for that it will take some time, and for accessing it, mean for some processing it, it will take some space also. So whenever the less space is utilized and within the less time, if our work is completed, then that will lead to the more efficiency of that program. So for better efficiency, the data structures are important. And next, coming to the reusability. So what is this reusability? Once you are creating a data that will be stored as a data structure, then some other clients, some other multiple client programs will utilize that data in their program. And coming to the abstraction, so what is this abstraction? Here in this data structures, we will specify a ADT, that means abstract data types, that will be in a closed compartment. That means the client cannot see the internal working of that particular data structure. They are only observing the interface. They only see the interface of that program, but not the internal working of that particular system, particular data structure. That's why this is the one of the main advantage of the data structure.